morning students. Today I am going to continue new chapter probability. Before studying probability, there are some terms which are used in this topic. So our first term is experiment. Anything we perform and which gives us result is called an experiment. Anything we perform and which gives us result is called an experiment. Clear? Outcomes on performing experiment, on doing experiment, we get many results. So the results are called outcomes. Event. Every individual result or favorable result is called an event. Sample space. A space in which all the outcomes are arranged is called a sample space. For getting all the definitions, there is an example. For example, experiment is tossing a coin. If we toss a coin, then it is an experiment. So on tossing a coin, there are two results, head or tail. So this is outcomes. Outcomes is either head or tail. Then sample space. So sample space is a space in which we can write the outcomes in arranged order. So outcomes are head or tail. So we write H, T in big bracket. H, T. So this is called sample space. Then events. There are two events because event are every individual result. So there are two results, either head or either tail. So there are two events, getting head or second getting tail. Now another example, experiment throwing a dice. Outcomes number from 1 to 6. On throwing a dice there are 6 numbers, either 6 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So sample space equals to, in big bracket we write all the 6 numbers. Now event. Event means every individual result. So there are many events. Getting 1, getting 2, getting 3, getting 4, getting 5, getting 6, getting even number, So even number will be 2, 4 and 6. Getting odd number are 1, 3, 5. Getting prime number. So prime number are 2, 3, 5. Then getting composite number. Composite number are those numbers which has more than 2 factors. 4, then 6. 4 it has more than 2 factors. 4 comes in the table of 1, 4 comes in the table of 2, 4 comes in the table of 4. So there are 3 factors. 6 comes in the table of 1, 6 comes in the table of 2, 6 comes in the table of 3, 6 comes in the table of 6. So there are 4 factors. It means composite number are those numbers which has more than 2 factors. Prime numbers which has exactly 2 factors. The number itself and the and 1. So students, events are already given in question. As per question, event is already given because there are so many events. Outcomes are fixed, experiment is fixed, sample space is fixed, but there are lots of events. So in our exercise, events are already given in question. Now student, probability. So student, what is probability? So probability certainty, possibility. So it is defined as the ratio of total number of favorable outcomes to the total number of possible outcomes. Clear? So probability of event equals to total number of favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. Clear? In short, we write it as P of E equals to N of E upon N of O. In short, we write in this manner. P of E means probability of event, N of E means total number of favorable outcomes, N of O means total number of possible outcomes. Example, let us suppose experiment is throwing two dice simultaneously. Clear, student? So we have two dice, we throw it, then outcomes are written in sample space. So how we write this experiment in sample space? Initially we write 1 to 6. In this manner, and 1 to 6 horizontally also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear, student? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I write this in this manner because here we get 36 outcomes. 36. How? Let us suppose I am throwing two dice. In first dice 1 occur and in second dice also 1 occur. So 1, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 2, 2, then 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Clear? Similarly, we suppose in first dice 2 comes. So in second dice 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Got it? Now in first dice 3 comes, so 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So student, total outcomes 36. So N of O, it means total number of outcomes, total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes equals to 36. First event is getting doublet. Doublet means same number on both the dice. So event will be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So n of e equals to 6. N of e equals to 6. It means probability of event P of E1 equals to n of E1 upon n of O. It means 6 upon 36. That is 1 by 6. That is 1 by 6. Clear? So this is our event 1. Event 1. Now let's suppose another event is. Getting a sum of 5. Getting a sum of 5. It means on both the dice the number comes, the sum is 5. Now second table is getting a sum of 5. Getting a sum of 5 means 1, 4, that is 5 from this table. 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. So there are total 1, 4, 5, 4 plus 1, 5, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 2, 5. So N of E2, number of event is 4. Therefore probability of event, therefore probability of E2 is N of E2 upon N of O. E2 means event second. So N of E2 is 4. So 4 by 26, that is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. So student, in this manner we find out the probability of given event. So number of favorable outcomes in numerator and number of total outcomes in denominator. 1 lies between 0 and 1. Probability of event is always lies between 0 and 1. So it is always more than or equals to 0. More than or equals to 0. Second thing is P of E means probability of event, probability of getting event, probability of getting event. So P of E naught, this side. So probability of not getting event, Therefore P of E plus P of not E is always equals to 1. Is always equals to 1. If the probability of winning a match, is 0.09, then what is the probability? What is the probability of losing it? Dear student, so probability of winning a match. So let us suppose event is winning a match. Event is winning a match. Clear? So losing a match is not event. So not event means losing a match. And as you know, in question it is given P of E is 0.09, and they are asking about P of not E. They are asking about P of not E. So we know that their sum is equals to 1. Since P of E plus P of not E is equals to 1, so it means 0.09 plus P of not E is equals to 1. So P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.9. That is 0.1. Clear?